So let's come out of that. And so our flute's going to play something. Then we're going to have space, but I do want to have the song view up so I can have this in several times. So it's not just the once. We can practice each time round and just play something different and see what we come up with. Now let's select the clarinets, press record, let's go. That sounded all right, didn't it? Let's see. It's put these parts together, which is absolutely fine. But it does mean now that we've got... Oh, I did something. There's an automation there. So we've actually got the flute melody here and the clarinet melody on top of one another. I want a bit more separation, so I'm going to separate them out right now, rather than leaving it till later. So we've got a clarinet part here. I'm going to quantize that, as I said I would, and then I just need to separate it, and that's probably best done here. I can literally cut this and go to the next part. This is going to be a clarinet counter. I'll keep it as that for the moment, and then paste that in. And then I do need to go back to sort of like the arrangement view here and pop the counter melody in. And having a look at this, we could actually play it without the flute and just see how that sounds. Maybe with the piano upper being played as well. Not every time, let's just play it towards the end here. Let's see how that sounds. Now, that to me sounds like it's missing something, right? It sounds like it's missing the call. So let's just add the flute in. I like that, but it sounds like it's missing something. Let's see if we can add a bit more to it from there. And I know the piano is quite quiet here as well, so the rest of the instruments are going to be comparatively loud to it. Let's go in and play with perhaps some strings. Let's really start to build this up. So we've got this. Oh, that's quite loud. Let's turn that down so if nothing else, I can hear myself. I think that adds quite a bit to it. If we could get some strings lower down, so it's not just the piano that's got that presence lower down, but some strings as well. Let's just add it. So I'm going to create a new pattern. I'm going to call this strings. There we go. Bass, perhaps something like that. And does this go low enough? No, I was playing it. I do want that the counter bass, the double bass is playing as well. Take it really down low. There we go. Now, that's starting immediately when I want to play a note, and there's an option. I do need my metronome on, but there's also an option to do a countdown so it doesn't just start. Hello, Chips Treasure. Thank you for joining us this evening. We are having fun putting together a piece of music at the moment. Just. Nice. So, oh, did I lose everything? No, I didn't. I just shut down the window. So we've got this string bass here. Am I tapping my foot on the pedal down here? Is that what this control is that I'm adding? I'm adding something. Oh, aftertouch. I didn't know my keyboard had that. There we go. Just ignore me. That's me articulating on the keyboard. Nice. I've learned something about my own hardware this evening. I didn't realise I had. Right. Let's hear what we just played back again. You often have to do this because when you're playing something, it can sound maybe, I'm going to say good, but when you listen to it back, you're like, actually, no. But the great thing about doing something digitally is you can go, well, I know why that sounds rubbish. It's because I played the wrong note, and you just move the notes. There's no need to re-record all the time. So let's have a look at the bass part here. I'm not sure about the notes that I actually used here, to be honest. So let's quantize it. Like I said before, you'll notice here I played the last ones a little bit early, so I'm going to shift those forward to the right place. Right, let's hear how this sounds. Yeah, I don't like that minor start to it, so I'm going to open that up, take it up to the E and try again. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Now, we could have a few transition notes. Everything at the moment is very sort of on the beats, and that can be boring because it's like talking like this. I think I got my point across there. So we could add a few transition notes as well. So instead of just stepping down and plodding along, we can perhaps move up again here, ready for this E again if we're going to play that. So it comes down, it goes from this E. I quite like that idea of a little run up here. I'm not sure. Okay, that was actually a lot sharper and fast towards the end. That's a great question, Roderick. Yeah, the clarinet part needs a lot more. I'm gesturing over here. I'm covering your faces. Yeah, the clarinet part needs something more, definitely. We can build upon that. Great idea. And what keyboard would you recommend to a newbie? Any. I would recommend getting full-sized keys if you've got medium to large hands. I've always struggled on the smaller keyboard. I'm not going to pick it up off the floor now. But as I mentioned earlier, you can just use, and I have done several pieces, just using, where's the camera? Just using a keyboard, right? It doesn't have to have rainbow vomits on it either. But yeah, you can... I mean, yeah, okay.